What's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT, and now it's time for a little high-speed test run on Gran Turismo Sport for a time trial race. So, looks like this is going to be able to get started to bring out the McLaren Ultimate Vision Gran Turismo with a special stage Route X livery variant. So, I really guess that I might be able to have the other two cars for it, so maybe this will be able to take a good closer look for this one for it. So, yeah. This time, I'll be able to have 3 Vision Gran Turismo cars with a strong horsepower range of over 1,000 for it. So, looks like this will be quite good for the McLaren Ultimate with a 1134 HP. So, this will go second is the Bugatti Vision Gran Turismo with 1626 horsepower. And last but not least, the SRT Tomahawk X Vision GT is going to be going on a high-speed velocity with 2586 horsepower. So, looks like this is going to be one excellent high-speed test to see how fast can it go for it. But this is going to be quite an extreme-tastic race for it because this is definitely quite very good for it. So, I just made the Route X liveries on one of the 3 Vision Gran Turismo cars with 1,000 horsepower. So, good thing that this is going to be able to have a good preview to take a good closer look. So, it looks definitely quite pretty good to have this nice racing gear outfit with a special stage Route X on it for it. But this is definitely quite giving a good style for this racing outfit to be able to take on the 30-kilometer track. So, this is a pretty good design, and this might be quite very exclusive to be able to try it out for it. Now, maybe let's just go to take a high-speed test challenge to get everything going on for. So this time, this will be able to have 3 conditions to be able to get set up for. So this will be able to go on the daybreak on dawn time for it. So grab that McLaren Ultimate, and then this will be able to get ready for a 1 high-speed challenge, because this will be able to have a 1 good distance to be able to speed up for it. So, good thing that Route X is definitely quite very good to have high-speed cars to be able to go for it, and even Vision Gran Turismo cars as well for it, because that will be able to have a 1 efficient speed acceleration to be able to have a good throttle for it. Now, this will be able to use with the super soft tires whenever it's going to be able to be put enabled for use for it. So it's just going to go and change the traction controls to 0 and have everything to be on super soft tires. So let's see how it goes for it. So this will be quite very good to have 3 rounds for only 1 lap to have a 1 good speed time for it. So this is going to be an excellent run to be able to go for it, to be prepared for having a 1 speed challenge for only 1 car. Because good thing you guys really bringing out one of your favorite fast cars with some good horsepower will be able to tune up for it. So here we go. Let the speed test time trial begin, and let's see how the McLaren Ultimate can go for it. Because, well, this will be able to temporarily use the McLaren racing gear output for it. Now let's take a go speed and taking on that last turn, and goes onto the tunnel to take the starting lane for it. Giving a 1 excellent speed miles to be up on 227 miles per hour. It looks like this is going to be quite excellent to be prepared for 1 extreme time trial for it. So good thing for the track is definitely seen here when on the interior view on it. So it looks like this is going to be able to keep in track consistent for it. So this will be able to keep focusing on the T-force whenever you're going to have to take a little long straight. But this will be quite excellent to be able to have a 1 long drag race to be able to do. So this will be able to keep in track of the progress to see how fast can it go for it. It looks like it's so close to be able to reach 228, because this might be able to go a little bit chance to take on the long downhill to be able to steep down for it. Well, it was definitely like playing Gran Turismo 1 on the max speed challenge, so this is going to be quite an extreme to be able to see different for it. Now, looks like this is going to be able to coming in on the steep downhill, still going on the maintain, and luckily 6 gears for having 1 lucky chance to have for it. So So maybe this is the fine livery variant for the McLaren Ultimate Vision Gran Turismo. So this might be able to give it one good design for use for it. So the color is definitely gray, and the other one is semi-dark pink, but this is definitely quite very good to represent the track, because this is going to be able to use for track team experiment racing to be able to see how fast can it go for it. So this is definitely quite an excellent livery design, because this might be quite very good for having a Route X decal to be putting in for. Now looks like this is going to be able to have one lap per car, because this is going to be able to give it one efficient fast performance to keep in track of the clock. Because I hope that this is going to be able to have to be prepared for having a one drag race for it. Well, maybe the JDM cars are definitely quite very excellent with having that much better maximum horsepower. Will be able to give a little bit good pack of punch for it to be able to speed things up for it. And so does the hypercar, as always, as well for it. But maybe this is definitely quite giving a little bit helpful to have any kinds of center end cars will be able to give a much very fine tune-up, will be able to give much better upgrades for it. Now, looks like coming in onto the second lane, and I hope this is going to be quite an excellent to be able to have a one good speed challenge to be able to catch for it. But it'll make sure that this is going to be able to have a nice replay for the second screen as needed as well for it. This will be able to keep catching up for it. Just keep straighten up and have a nice smooth and relax for it until the second corner might be coming in on the right turn for it. Just gonna switch on the interior and see. Okay, so looks like same miles is definitely going in for it. But this might be very cool to be able to have this view for it whenever it's going to be approaching in on the tunnel. So this might be quite very excellent to be able to go a long straight drag distance from the start and take the run towards the finish. Just gonna have to climb back up on 227 again, but this is definitely might be quite excellent to be able to show the total distance to be shown for it. So definitely, this is definitely able to have one good straight section by 3 checkpoints marked so far for it. So it looks like it's definitely almost be able to reach 10,000 meters, but this is going to be able to have a long runs, be able to have some good runs, to be able to practice for the drag race for it, because this is going to be quite exciting for FPT players to be able to have some practice for it. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be able to give a little bit perfect time to be able to give it one smooth, straight up line up ahead, to be able to have the turn going right as steady as possible. Okay, stay on it. Just want to make sure that this is going to be able to have a one full standard lap time to be able to go in. And this time, this is going to be under 5 minutes, folks. We're using the McLaren Ultimate, and I know that this is going to be... looks like talk about getting really there on the nick of time. That was definitely quite so close. So, looks like this is a 5-minute time for the McLaren Ultimate, because almost there, and looks like .170 is definitely getting a little bit small late for it, but it was a pretty good best time for it. That was one good 5-minute lap time. So that considers to be able to have some good mileage points to be earned, but this is definitely maxed out to be able to have one lap for only one straight track for it. Now maybe this will be able to change cars, so looks like that's one Vision Gran Turismo strong horsepower checked. Now next up is the Bugatti Vision Gran Turismo, because this is a pretty good performance with having an all-wheel drive, because good thing that giving a good horsepower will be quite excellent for all-wheel drive vehicles, will be getting a good maximize to be able to speed up for it. But the McLaren Ultimate Vision GT is an MR drivetrain, so that might be quite getting good work to be able to speed up harder to be able to catch up for it. Now, maybe this will be quite very sure because this might be able to have a good performance tune-up to see this will be quite very comfortable for it. There you go. So maybe if this might be able to have some fine tune-up recommends for it. So let's see, this will be able to have the toe angle to be able to give something a little helpful for it. So this might be worked up for it and give this for one quick easy up adjustment to be able to have something to work it up, and then this might be quite an excellent good tune-up for it. Well, it only needs to be able to take some time to be able to tune the suspensions around for it. And luckily, this will be able to have the brake balance to be quite putting in 0. So here we go. And let's beat this 5-minute time record, and then this is going to be quite getting the good run to be able to be going roughly for it. So let's beat the time limit, and then this is going to be quite excellent for it. Well, of course that this will be able to have a better time to be able to do a single screen segment for it, so I just want to make sure to see test 3 of the Vision Gran Turismo Cars and also to beat the time, because that might be quite excellent to be able to give a nice good improved performance for it. So looks like bringing out the Bugatti out, and then let's go and speed things up a notch, and then this will be coming closer to be able to get in for it. Because this is definitely a morning warm-up, means having a lot of drag race to be able to keep everything ready. So looks like a pretty good max speed of 285 miles is definitely quite going to occur. Because this is definitely much stronger to be able to do like the McLaren Ultimate, but this will be quite very going simple to be able to have one lap by now. Okay, so looks like pretty good straight distance for it. Pretty much acceleration and pretty a little bit going on the long straight to be able to go fast as possible for it. So looks like this is a number 2 car of the most top speed vehicle in Gran Turismo Sport, because this is definitely quite going beyond high speed to be able to go faster for it. So this is definitely quite very good to be able to beat the time under 5 minutes. Now let's see if this is going to be able to have a good handling smooth turns to be able to go slightly faster for it. Well, a few scratches to be able to get seen for it. A little bit spark things up on the rear. Yep, sometimes we always see some sparks. Might be shredding in for it. Might be very careful for it. Alright, going on the straight again, and let's see how it goes. So it has to take a lot of speed distance for it. Well, it's definitely a little bit hard to be able to perform a long straight run, because when using the Bugatti Vision GT Quebec model, but this is going to be quite going a little bit rough, hard to be able to take a little bit of control. If you can definitely take a little bit of suspension tune-up to be able to give it one good experiment test to see how it works, because this might be able to get a little bit slow straight balance to be able to have a good well-maintained position. Because this is definitely quite pretty good, and also might be able to take some concentration to be very focused. If you might be able to have a one better chance to be able to have the Bugatti GT to be on full strict control, because this will be able to have a one strict focus to be able to keep up more for it. Might be able to have one important tip of the book, and this will be able to have a straight line to be able to go faster and better for it. Now, looks like it's definitely getting a little bit closer to be able to reach 290, but this is definitely almost to catch up at 300. 300 miles is definitely going to be quite very good to be able to speed up for it. but this will also take a lot of hard work to get everything done and going in for it. So luckily, any player can also do race on Route X or having an experimental top speed test. This will be able to have to study and analyze the max speed performance. We'll be able to give it one good straight work to be able to have mastermind, to be able to have a racing experiment, to be able to go straight, go fast, to be able to catch up, to do a lot of hard paces to catch up for it. Now, this time, it's going to be closer than ever, and it's under 4 minutes. Now, that was a pretty good fast run for this Bugatti, because this is definitely a perfect best time. 3 minutes and 59.107 seconds. So this is definitely quite very amazing. A perfect early time lap that almost going to be reached 4 minutes. That was a pretty good time limit for this hypercar for us. So luckily the daily workout has already finished, and looks like this is definitely quite very good for the best time for it. So looks like this is definitely excellent for the Bugatti for taking a 4-minute test run to be able to beat the time limit for it. So here goes that this will be able to bring out the monster of all maximized speed, the SRT Tomahawk X. Yep, looks like it's time to bring out the ultra high speed vehicle to be able to get ready for it. Okay, just taking a little drink from water, just to make sure to be able to keep well fresh to continue this commentary for it. Now, looks like it's time to get ready for a Tomahawk X for one last round. So good thing that this is going to be one excellent high-speed challenge to be able to go ultra and go light velocity. Everything has to be set up, and looks like this will be able to have everything checked on the boat. But this will be quite very good to be able to leave the fully customized on for it, because this is definitely going light to 0 to 60 seconds. So let's go, and let's go up higher. But this is the original library design for Special Stage Route X, and looks like I really enjoyed it since the January 2019 update. So it looks like I'm about to go again, because this one really wants some high-speed straights, might be going faster as possible for it. So let's beat the time limit under 4 minutes, and then this is going to be quite going to be this to be able to have one good straight result for it. So the handling is definitely quite very lighter and goes along with a long straight, just like the Red Bull X2011 prototype, 2010 prototype, and also the X2014 fan car has definitely giving a good performance, and looks like the Tomahawk X also has a strong high-speed performance for the maximum horsepower. So this is definitely quite a good variant design, because this is definitely quite good preparation to be prepared for ultra high-speed challenge for it. It was like the Mega Speed Cup for only 3 rounds with high-speed range forward and reverse, and also the test course as well for it. Maybe that was definitely quite going extreme fast challenge for it. So it looks like this is definitely a minute just on the straight, and then this is going to be able to go a little bit rough around here for it. Just want to make sure that the total distance acceleration is going to be keeping on track for it, while having a 10,000 RPM range. You want to go in to be able to get a little bit maintained balance for it. There you go. Keep backing up on the straight, and then this will be able to show the total of the top speed distance is going to be quite excellent for it. So it looks like this is definitely a good total of top speed. It's definitely up to 370 miles per hour. Whenever it's going to be able to reach 400 miles, that's going to be able to have a lot of hard work during this race. That will go light speed to be able to have one single distance to be able to go catch up in May for it. So this will be able to stop directly at 372 miles without drafting, because this might be able to give a good choice by default, and maybe this will be able to use a fully customizable transmission for you. So looks like it might be able to keep track of the progress, be able to show the RPM range when the interior view to take a good closer look. So it looks like it's definitely 13,000 RPM. It's definitely going to be able to have a one good excellent high speed range. So looks like it's going to be able to go in and beat the 3-minute time limit. It's going to be quite very riskier to be able to show, but it's definitely able to reach 3 minutes and 30 seconds. That will be quite standard default, might be able to go for it. So let's go and give a little bit of catching up time to do, and then this is going to be one closer, and it's 3 minutes and 9.745 seconds. That was definitely quite very closer to be able to have a one good high-speed distance for it. Now that was a pretty good high-speed run for this part of the racing speed challenge, to be able to go faster for it. So looks like there will be no credits for this segment, just earning some mileage points. We'll be able to go a little bit much faster and goes a little bit excited for it. So that was a pretty good 3-round time trial challenge, to be quite very excellent for it. So it looks like the Tomahawk X is definitely goes in on the #1 rankings on the ranking board, because this is definitely quite very excellent for it. So looks like this is definitely quite pretty good for having a high-speed challenge, to see which one is definitely the most fastest. Because this is definitely quite very good for any other GT players, could also to take a lot of practice on the 30K track. Now let's see the daily workout gift is going to be complete. I hope it's going to be a R33 Nissan Skyline, because this one's on the red color. Well, looks like this is going to be able to have a good check for this week's mileage exchange, but this only has one color available to be unchecked for it. So maybe this is definitely able to have a one good small reward. So B4 Matt Blurson is definitely going blue checked. So looks like 3 of the most 1,000 horsepower high speed race that might be going in for the practice for this part of the time trial challenge for it. So looks like this might be able to have a good tally up results for it. So the SRT Tomahawk X Vision GT is definitely the #1, is definitely mastering on Route X. So Bugatti Vision GT is definitely #2, and the McLaren Vision GT is definitely goes well on the #3. So maybe this will be quite excellent if there might be able to have a hypercar to be able to get ready for the max speed challenge for it. It might be able to have some more mileage points to be needed as possible for it. So maybe this will be able to have a little bit more experimental racing tips to be able to have one of the 3 Vision Gran Turismo high-speed vehicles for it, because this is going to be quite excellent to be able to keep the acceleration to go maintain up higher for it. Well folks, glad that you really enjoyed this experimental top speed challenge for this race, and I hope you really enjoy it, and I really glad that you just like it for it. So thanks for watching, and be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, and don't forget to click the bell for some notification for some upload. And also the links on the description down below if you want to see more, if you're interested. So looks like time to continuing on for the next high-speed challenge on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys next time. Keep on racing, stay cool.